In this tutorial, we start with a solution containing two arguments. We have a non-empty array containing numbers that we need to move a certain number of times to the back of the array. The amount of numbers we need to move is represented by the letter K. The explanation given by Codility is a little confusing. They have it described as the number of rotations needing to be made, when essentially all you're doing is removing the last three elements of the array and moving them to the front. So in that vein, I just went ahead and wrote the code taking off K amount of numbers, which is 3, off the front and adding them to the back. Simple, right? Wrong. Can you guess what I failed to write here? It still got me 75% score, but it wasn't good enough for 100%. At the end of this video, I'll reveal the missing portion of code. See if you can figure it out as a test of your own knowledge. As I racked my brain thinking of a solution, I reasoned that we must be able to use the remove, append, or list pop function in some way. By removing the front elements and then appending them to the back of the list is sure to work, isn't it? When I attempted this solution, I only achieved a 50% score. Which brings me to our next solution attempt. This here is a very similar concept, chopping off the front of the list and then chopping off the back of a duplicate list and then concatenating them together. It gave me an 87% score because one of the test cases turned out a wrong answer, just one. Not bad for a one-liner. For our next example, you can solve this challenge by creating an array consisting of zeros at the start that are the same amount as A. By using the modulo operator, it gives new index positions to the numbers of A and tells them where they need to go. I realize how confusing that sounds, so let's take a look at this slide here. With a brief look at the original array and the answer below, you can see what we're trying to accomplish. What we're concentrating on is the portion here, which I've typed out below. With the index number of A, or I, minusing K modulo 5, or its length, it gives us a number. That number tells us the position where its corresponding element of A needs to go. The arranged order it computes is 2, 3, 4, 0, 1. Or 9, 7, 6, 3, 8, the answer we're looking for. By returning B, it's simply returning a new list with new numbers, but not really new numbers. They're the same numbers as A, just going into the places B is telling them. Are you ready to see the line of code that was missing in my original code from the beginning? Here it is. Reassigning the K argument to K modulo len of A in place of the else statement. That's the difference. Did you catch it? Run both codes in Codility to see what happens and how it goes wrong. Once corrected, we get a 100% in performance. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video was helpful to you. Daily videos throughout the week are coming out, so don't forget to subscribe.